class. So it's a Hindi class. So out of flow, I go and say in Hindi. Just remind me anytime if I ever do that. Then just remind me once, right? So yesterday we started with what is a business transaction, right? So everyone is clear with what is a business transaction? Okay. So once we identify a business transaction, what are we supposed to do? Trupti ma'am, if you cannot see, just relog in once and check if you can see the screen. It's an English medium class, Poonam ma'am, for the accounts only. So what is the first step? The first step was that once you identify a transaction, what are you going to do? You will be recording. Yes or no? Once we find out a business transaction, what are we supposed to do? Paramita ma'am, in that case, support can only help you because we don't have your details. The support has your all details. I'm the faculty, I am only taking classes, right? They have your entire details and they can only solve you. Right. So the first step being is recording. What do you mean by recording? To write it down, right? And what are we going to write? Anything or a business transaction? What do you think? What are we going to write? Write it down. What are we going to write? So first step was recording, and we are going to record all those things which are related to business. So first thing is it should be a business related transaction, correct? And it should be measurable in what? Once it is a business related transaction, you identified it. The second step would be to check. What will be the second step? So the second step would be whether it is measurable in terms of money or not. Correct? Now, once we have confirmed that it is a business related transaction, second, we are clear with it is measurable in terms of money. The other thing is now we will record the transaction. But again, the question is, where are we going to record? Yes or no? The question would be, where are we going to record this transaction? We know it is a business related transaction. It is in terms of money. For example, purchased office furniture worth rupees 25,000 in cash. Correct? This is the transaction. Is this a business transaction? Is it a business transaction of purchased furniture? Yes. First thing is clear. Second thing, is it measurable in terms of money? Can you give the amount quantifiable? Is it quantifiable? Yes. Correct. So you have purchased furniture and the amount of which is 25,000. So will we record it? Both the conditions are fulfilled. So we will record it. But where? Getting my point? We know this is a business transaction. We know it is measurable in terms of money. But the question is, where are we going to record it? So the point is, we will record it in some diary or a copy or a A4 size sheet somewhere. Right, that A4 size sheet or the copy or the diary that you're going to record is basically a special book which we call as journal. So that book has a name and the name is journal book. Is it clear? So that book is called as what? It is called as journal book. Is it clear? So that diary, that copy where you're going to write these transactions is called as journal book. Is it clear? So this journal book is also called as day book. Or you can also call it as journal proper. These are the names that we give to this book. Right? Is this point clear? So the transaction which, whenever we find that the transaction are good to go, we can record it. There are two things that we have to take care. It is a business transaction. It is measurable in terms of money. The answer is yes. We will go and record it in a special book or a diary, which is called as journal book, day book, or journal proper. I hope this point is clear. Everyone, correct? Now, can I say that it is the first place to record the transaction? Once we have done a business transaction, it is measurable in terms of money. We will go and record it in the, it is the first place that where we'll go and we'll record it. And we will record it in journal book, correct? In which order? Chronological order. What was chronological order? Chronological order means date or as per sequence. Correct? Now, the process of recording it, right? The process of recording this is called as journalizing. Is it clear? Is this point clear? Is it clear? Okay, I'll repeat. We say recording the transaction, correct? But actually, it is called as journalizing. Recording the transaction exactly means journalizing. Is this clear? So journalizing means simply recording the transaction, but actually in accounting terms, you call it as journalizing. The process of recording the transaction in the special book, that is journal book, we call it as journalizing. Right? Now you are writing here entry for the very first time. Correct? What do you mean by prime? First, very good. Correct. So prime means first time you're entering the entry. Primary and secondary. First and second. Right? So can I call this book also as primary book? Can I call it that? Correct? Okay. Now, can I say is it also original book or is it a duplicate book? Original? So the journal book has now these many names. Number one, it is also called as day book. Number two, journal proper. Number three, are these names clear? Any doubt? Correct. What was the meaning of journalizing? What does the word journalizing means? Recording of transaction. What does the word chronological order means? Date wise or sequence wise? Is it clear? Any doubt in this page? Anyone? Clear? Shall we move ahead? Now. Now this is the format of the book. Just for the reference, you are learning something, right? And you don't know how does this book look. So inside the books looks like this. You will have a column stating date, particular, then ledger. LF is ledger folio. I'll explain what does that mean. Debit and credit. So these all things you will understand a little later. It is the place where you will write the amount. Because it is a monetary transaction, you need to write the amount. So amount will come in last two columns, right? What will come over here? Date will come. Year, month and date. Particulars, here you will record the entry. Here you will record the entry at this place, right? Here you will record the amount. And what is LF? It is a reference number, index. It is like an index where page number would be given. It's basically a reference number. So at times you will be doing, like in a year, you will be doing lakh of entries, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh of entries. But how will you locate them? If you have to check something, how will you locate them? Like for example, if you want to check some chapter in the book, right? What do? You go and check the index, you see the page number and you open that page. Similarly, ledger folio is a reference number. It is like a page number. You can check and you can move to it. Is it clear? We'll again see this format in the journal entry chapter. Just for a reference, I have given this. Page number is a reference number or not? What is index, Monica ma'am? Ledger folio. What is an index? It contains a page number, which is what? Used as reference. Correct? It's a page number which is used as a reference. Right? Oh, there are two Monica ma'am writing simultaneously. That's why I was getting confused. Okay, fine. I think, is it clear to both the Monica ma'am? Same spelling of the name also. And surname also starting from the same. Oh, okay. Is it clear? Moving ahead. This is the format. Now, let's understand this. Right. Now, let's say I want to start a transport business. Do you understand what is a transport business? What is a transport business? No travel. It's transport, truck business, right? So let's say if I want to start with a transport business, what all will I need? Truck wala business I'm saying. I'll need a truck, right? So I'll need a truck. Okay, wait. Truck. Let's say I asked in the market, the cost of a truck is 15 lakh. So I'll need a truck, right? So buying the truck itself, is that more than enough? Or I'll need some more amount to make that truck in working condition, to bring that truck in working condition. I'll need a driver, correct? What else will I need? Petrol, diesel basically, right? So I will need some amount as well. So in order to start business, right? In order to start business, the minimum amount, truck business, the minimum amount that I need to invest is how much? 16 lakh. And who am I? So I'll put in 16 lakh. And who am I in this business? I'm the owner. So amount that I will be investing. Who am I? Owner. Is rupees 16 lakh. Right. So the amount invested by owner is how much? 16 lakh. So whenever the owner is investing amount in the business, it is called as capital. Is it clear? Any amount that is invested by the owner in the business is called as capital. So what is the meaning of capital? What does the word capital means? Sorry. It means the amount that is invested by the owner. So any amount that is invested by the owner is called as capital. I hope this point is clear. Correct? Now, this truck. What is this truck for me? Can I say that with the help of this truck, I'll be generating income? Can I say that? With the help of this truck, what am I going to do? I'll be generating income. Can I say that this truck is my income generating unit? Yes or no? So this truck is an income generating unit for me, right? Now, any unit in the business that is giving you income is called as asset. In my business, this truck is giving me income. That is why I am calling the truck as asset. In bank, the loans are income generating unit. That is why the loan given to the customers are called as asset. Is it clear? So what is an asset? Any income generating unit in the business will be called as asset. Correct? Now, what is cash? Cash itself is what? Do you need to convert this in income, or it is automatically available in the cash? See, with the help of truck, you'll get some amount. Why are you doing that? So that your amount increases. It comes to you in the form of cash. That is the purpose, na? You're investing 15 lakh and you're aiming to get a return of maybe 20 lakh, 25 lakh. So your amount will multiply itself into what? Bringing more cash into your business, right? So cash itself is what? Asset. Cash is what? Asset. That means, can I say that the owner can bring capital in the form of asset or cash? Can I say that? Cash is also asset only. But capital can be bought either in, the entire cash can also be the capital. Or you can bring capital, entire asset could be your capital. Or it could be both. Agreed to this point? Correct. That means capital is equal to asset. How much was the amount of capital that owner brought? I bought 16 lakh and that was brought in the form of 15 lakh truck and 1 lakh cash. Is it clear? Is it clear? So now, asset, what does asset means? Benefit business has or is about to come, right? Anything that is owned by the business, that is the asset, right? And amount that is invested by the owner in the company will be called as capital. So what is capital? Capital is the amount that is invested by the business, by the owner of the company. And what are asset? Income generating unit that are going to bring a benefit to the company, to the organization, to the business is asset. I hope this is clear. So can I say that asset will be different for different business organization? For every business organization, asset will have a different definition. Not a definition, but example. It will be different. For example, for bank, loan is an asset. Agreed? But for my transportation business, will loan be an asset? If I have a transportation business, will loan be an asset for me? No, it is what? It is a liability for me. It's an obligation for me. But truck will be an asset to me. So for every business organization, in whatever they're dealing, the definition, the example of asset would differ. I hope this is clear. The definition would always remain same. Now, let's take another example. So my business was going good. I had truck 1, which we took for 15 lakh. Even I had pulled in some cash of 1 lakh. Total amount that was invested by me in the business was 16 lakh. Correct? Now my business was doing good. I thought, let me multiply my money a little more, for which I would need another truck. So I decided to purchase another truck, that is truck 2. Let's say 20 lakh. This time I decided to buy a different variety of a truck, which was 20 lakh, but I didn't have money, right? So I decided to take a bank loan. So bank loan is what? My money or Outsider's money. What is a bank loan? It's an outsider money. How much is the amount? 20 lakh. Right. Now, when I add this, it is again 36 lakh. Is it clear? Now, again, what is a bank loan? It's a liability. It's an obligation that I'm supposed to pay. You're getting my point? That means, can I say this is even true? Now think about it. Capital is how much? 16 lakh. Liability is how much? 20 lakh. And altogether, asset is how much? 36 lakh. What is capital? Owner's fund. What is liability? Outsider's fund. Is it clear? And can I say that asset is the amount invested in the business? Oh, sorry. Income generating unit of business. So in the business, when you're investing amount, right, it will be either your own fund or outsider's fund. The outsider fund is called as liability. The owner's fund is called as capital. I hope this is clear. Liability is outsider's fund. Correct. All of you clear till here? Liability is not a part of asset. It is the source of fund. For example, Shanku sir, if you purchase the house on loan, so that loan is a part of house. If you're taking a home loan from bank, will that loan form a part of your house? That is the source of fund. Yes or no? Liability is the obligation that we are supposed to pay back. Once you pay back, then you will have a complete hold on your asset. Is it clear? Shall we proceed? Any other doubt? Shanku sir, is it clear? Okay, tell me, Monica ma'am, what doubt do you have? Monica Gaur ma'am. Mic is working. Just re-log in once. Quickly, Monica ma'am, what is your doubt? Any other doubt anyone has, or we can skip to the questions now? A quick revision. Liability is what? The obligation that you're supposed to pay. Asset is what? Your income generating unit. And the last one, capital, is the amount that is invested by the owner. Owner's own money. Now, first question. Amount that is invested by the proprietor. What do you mean by proprietor? That means owner, right? So, amount that is invested by the owner in the business should be referred as to what? Capital, cash, drawings, account payable. It is capital. Any amount that is invested by the owner is the capital. Correct? Transactions are first recorded in which book or account? Books of original entry, T books, accounting equation, books of final entry. It will be books of original entry, also called as day book, also called as journal proper. Correct? Next one. Recording of transaction in the journal is called as casting, posting, journalizing, recording. It is called as journalizing. I told you recording is a layman word. The right answer is journalizing. We saw that word, right? Recording of transaction in journal is called as journalizing and not recording. The process of writing an entry in journal is journalizing, right? Trupti ma'am, is it clear? Then journal is also called as a day book, a history book, ledger book, या फिर an entry book. It is called as a day book. Right now only we read that. See? Why there's a confusion? That means we're not paying attention. It's called as a day book. It's never called as a ledger book. Next one. Journal lists transaction in which order? Decreasing, chronological, alphabetical, increasing. Chronological, and what do you mean by chronological? Date wise. Is this clear to everyone? Entire class? So do you find these classes useful? You're feeling that it is useful? All I would like to really ask this from the non-commerce candidates. So we are going, I'm only taking a part of 45 minutes. Right, just because so that we can work on your basic concepts. So when you start, right from the real classes of AFB, you are equivalent to a commerce graduate. Right? So clarity is like 100%. From Monday, Monica ma'am, Monday it will start. Okay, so because this is a demo class, I'll take your 2 minutes, right? Now, what you have to do, if someone wants to enroll in this batch, you'll have to visit Adda 24/7, right? You will reach over here if you want to enroll for this batch, right? Click on JAIIB and CAIIB. Here you'll find JAIIB November, December, right? So we will do that, Monica ma'am, in the actual classes, right? These are the only basic concept classes that we are going through. Correct. So if we even practice 200 questions, they would be of no use because they will not be asked in the exam. So the more focus here is on concept and the less focus is on the questions, right? Now this is the complete batch that you have to that we are actually covering. So the classes that you're seeing is over here. In order to enroll for this batch, you'll have to click on view offers. When you reach over here, for the purpose of discount, you will have to use the code Y183. There were only 2 demo classes. This is the second demo class, right? That is available. So you have to use the code Y183. I hope you could see it, right? Once you use the code Y183, you will see the price has declined to 3679. right? The price will come down to 3679 if you use the code Y183. It will further reduce if you purchase from app and select the coins. So if you are selecting the coins, the price will further come down. So this is the coupon code, basically like you find it in your, right? In Swiggy or Zomato. So that's the coupon code Y183. If you only want to enroll in AFB batch, that also you could do. Just you will have to select. You will have to go back, click on JAIIB, CAIIB, right? And again, select JAIIB, CAIIB, JAIIB November, December English medium, and you'll find AFB batch details, right? Here, click again, the same process. You will have to click on view offer. For the purpose of discount, because you see the price is higher right now, you have to use the code Y183. You have to click on apply. You will find that the price will reduce by 77%. If you want 78% discount, download Adda 24/7 app, and there you will find coins. Select those coins and use this code Y183, apply offers. Both of them, you'll get 78% discount. This price will also reduce. Right? So I'll meet you tomorrow at the same time, that is 8, and we'll further discuss the next part of this class. Right? So thank you for joining this session, and we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Right? Thank you.